Hello. Hi guys, I'm Sarthak and I scored 96% in boards 2025. So these are some tips and tricks that can help you to score more than 95%. And yes, boards tough nahi hote, boards are predictable. I practice is so much sums and I did so many questions that jo maine questions kiye the, those literally came in board exams. So here are some tips and tricks that can help you too. So let's go chronologically. And 24th को you have accounts. So let's start with accounts. So सबसे पहले is accounts, that is on 24th February. So accounts के लिए my first tip is formats पूरी रटना चाहिए. And you should rectify everything in accounts. The formats of cash flow, comparative, common size. क्योंकि अगर तुमने कुछ भी नहीं किया then and बस format किया you will get like 50% of the marks. This is a proven trick and don't tell this to anybody. So formats are very important, especially of cash flow. So you can watch Sunil Panda sir's video of cash flow. That's a 3-hour long video and I just watched it and it was very easy. Also shares and debentures are a little bit hard, but if you practice then I feel it will be very easy. Also, one most important tip is you should give 3-hour mocks for accounts. If I remember correctly, I had given almost 8 to 10 full length mocks of 3 hours of accountancy because accountancy was a very weird subject. I didn't like accounts, so I only practiced mocks. I couldn't study accounts, so मैंने बस practice किया और जो questions होते नहीं थे I saw solutions on ChatGPT, Gemini की कैसे करना है, and it just happened. And I feel that cash flow you have to give the most amount of practice, and shares, debentures and the partner के जो treatments होते हैं you have to lay focus on that. And if you do that you're good for accounts. Next is maths. Maths was the hardest, but एक secret बताऊं, maths is easy if you stay consistent, because maths में क्या होता है कि you have to know कि solution कैसे आता है, approach कैसे होता है. If you get the approach, then the solving the question is very easy. First of all, formulas तो पूरा याद ही करना पड़ेगा for differentiation and integration, because those were the chapters that were haunting me. And definite integrals I still remember कि मेरे से वो होते नहीं थे last end तक, so I had to rectify थोड़ा सा. And maths के लिए वही है कि you have to practice a lot. The main topics are integration and differentiation. Integration के कुछ questions तो मेरे से exam में भी नहीं हुए, but I somehow matched to the answer. But you should practice because you have a lot of time. 24 के बाद सीधा 9th को maths है, so you should practice a lot. And easy chapters like matrix determinants, that should be in your fingertips because उसमें marks लाना is very easy. There's a particular question कि ax equal to b, वो वाला question तो हर साल आता है, and I practiced that almost 10 times. So वो मैंने जब देखा मुझे पूरा आंसर आ रहा था कि इसके बाद ये करना है, इसके बाद वो करना है, and that is very easy. एंड वही चीज है कि इंटीग्रेशन एंड डिफरेंशिएशन के लिए आपको पहला अप्रोच चाहिए, दैट यू हैव 2, 3, 4, 5 रोड्स. If you figure out the easiest road and the fastest road, then you can completely do the question. So figure out करना road is very important. So do a lot of questions. बैठो एक दिन बैठो 24 घंटा and 18 घंटे मैथ्स करो. 18 घंटे मैथ्स करो. That's the solution to get more marks in maths. And you can like see question solutions in ChatGPT. You can tell कि how did you get that approach. मेरे टाइम में मैंने इतना ChatGPT यूज नहीं किया था. थोड़ा सा मेरी गलती थी कि मैंने थोड़ा रट्टाफाई करता था. But the thing is, if you get the approach, ask ChatGPT कि तुम्हारे दिमाग में कैसे आया कि you got that approach. So understand the approach, and if you get the easiest approach, it will be very fast and very easy. It took some time for me to get mastery in integration and differentiation, but all the rest chapters are very easy. So we have to practice and see OSWAL and see the last year's previous year question, see कि कौन से टॉपिक से ज्यादा मार्क्स आ रहे हैं एंड कौन से टॉपिक से कम आ रहे हैं. सो अकॉर्डिंगली प्रिपेयर कि सबसे ज्यादा जिससे आ रहे हैं, प्रिपेयर दैट फर्स्ट एंड उसके बाद प्रिपेयर द नेक्स्ट. एंड इट्स वेरी इजी, मैथ्स कुछ नहीं होता, जस्ट एंड यस. And applied maths. If you have applied maths, my friend had recommended physics wala. He scored more than 90% in applied maths. So if you are with applied maths, you should completely focus on the physics wala. You can like lay dependent on him. And also Gore classes. Gore classes are also very good. So applied maths is sorted. Next subject is English. English को लोग underestimate कर देते हैं कि it's very easy, so they don't study a lot. But English can fetch you the most amount of marks. And for English, I have a tip. कि study in depth about the dates, about the character names and about the values of everything, because if you add those things, there's something in English known as weights. Like if your answer has a lot of weight, then it will get more marks. So if you add those terms like year add कर दिया या फिर character का value add कर दिया या फिर summary थोड़ा बहुत add कर दिया, then your answer का weight बढ़ जाता है. And if your weight increases of the answer, then you are guaranteed to get full marks. Because English में getting full marks is hard, and maximum they can cut 1.5 marks maximum. But if you add the weights and if you add a proper structure ki ek paragraph, intro paragraph, like if I had a question ki why did he do that, so I'd start with like telling the context ki kya ho raha hai, kya chal raha hai, then I come to the answer ki ye kyun hua, ye wo kya hua. फिर उसके बाद I went to confusion कि अगर वो नहीं होता ये होता then क्या होता. So follow a proper format and include the weights that I told, and you will get more marks. Now coming to the most logical subject, that is economics. Economics is the most logical subject और तुम उसे रट नहीं सकते. 100% तुम रट नहीं सकते. I scored 97% in economics just because my concepts were 100% clear. और अभी थोड़ा कम टाइम है, so concepts clear करना थोड़ा hard होगा. But I'd say focus on the graphs. Graphs में हर answer होता है. Even if you don't know the answer, I didn't know the answer of कुछ questions, but I knew the graph because मुझे याद था कैसे होता था कि demand slope was नीचे, supply slope was ऊपर. So if I use मतलब मैं अगर ग्राफ ड्रॉ कर देता था, then I could easily answer the question. I could make, देखो, if you have to explain the steps of कैसे ग्राफ ड्रॉ किया, then that's very self-explanatory. You don't have to ratify that. You just tell that कि मैंने x axis ड्रॉ किया, y axis ड्रॉ किया, I draw this, I draw that, and it's very easy to explain. But ग्राफ अगर गलत हो गया, then पूरा explanation गलत हो जाएगा. Then make sure कि revise कर लो ग्राफ्स अच्छे से सारे, and the numericals, the GDP वाले, GNP वाले, that are also पूरा perfect. That one question will come to the exam, I think 5 to 10 marks का, and that is very important because अभी मेरा IPM में भी वो same questions मेरे को कराता है, and since I had a very good like background, मेरे को वो questions आते हैं. So make sure to do the numericals, the graphs, and Indian economics. Indian economics is fully theory based, so you have to learn it like a story. जैसे हम लोग 10th में history पढ़ते थे like a story. So ये हुआ, उसके बाद वो हुआ, and use mnemonics. Mnemonics like A B C D के साथ कुछ एक word बना दो and use that, and exam में you remember those mnemonics. You don't remember the entire points one by one, but तुम्हें वो याद रहता है. That's why you can form points. And Indian economics में my biggest tip is write a lot. You have to write like पूरा 2-3 page and that gives you marks. I got 97 ऐसे ही, मतलब मैंने अनाप शनाप बहुत लिखा था. I used to yap a lot in Indian, and macro में it was very analytical, but Indian got me the highest amount of marks. And last, my favorite subject, that is BST, Business Studies. And it was my favorite subject because the frameworks, they had a real impact. They could be used in real life. So मैं जब भी BST करता था, I used to solve case studies, और मेरे को case studies करने में मजा भी आता था. And I used to solve lots of MCQs. If I remember correctly, around 300 से 400 MCQs I solved before exam because I had 4 days before exam. So I solved a lot of MCQs and I solved a lot of case studies, and remember using mnemonics, as I said, like I still remember POSDC, planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, and controlling का process था SMCAT, setting standards, measuring actual performance, comparison, then analyzing deviations, taking corrective action. So देखो मेरे को mnemonics याद थे या इसलिए मेरे को अभी तक 1 साल बाद याद है. So use those mnemonics to learn the frameworks and use this in the real life in case studies, and you just have to practice a lot because case studies take time to master. देखो कुछ questions होंगे theory based, वो तो पूरा तुम्हें हो जाएगा, जैसे delegation और decentralization के बीच में difference क्या है. Those questions are very theory based, so if you can remember, it's very easy. But case studies are very dynamic and you have to identify the cases, and it is little bit tricky, but if you have a lot of practice, then it's very easy. You can identify the perfect keywords and you can solve it very perfectly. So that's it for this video. If you have any more doubts, then please let me know. And all the best. 17 को तुम्हारा exam है, so you have to study. And if you need some more video, I think I'll make some series for particular exams. But if you have anything to add or if you have any doubts, then please let me know in the comment section. And I read every single comment of yours. And that's it for this video. Thank you.